But let's go to our CBN News medical reporter, Laurie Johnson, who's with us. Laurie, talk to us about, we've studied together the whole idea of inflammation. What is causing this epidemic of obesity? People are just, they're not just a little overweight, they're morbidly obese.
That's right. And I think you hit the nail on the head, Pat. It's high fructose corn syrup, or in a broader sense, it's two things: sugar and processed food, which are basically the same thing, because we know that processed food often turns to sugar. And one of the worst ingredients in processed food is high fructose corn syrup. This stuff, from a food manufacturer's point of view, is a dream come true. But from a health perspective, it is our worst nightmare. High fructose corn syrup is like sugar on steroids. It is so much cheaper than sugar. It is so much more easily added to everything in our grocery stores, and it is highly, highly addictive. So we need to get off of this stuff, Pat.
Well, I totally agree. How do people get free of it, though? It's in everything.
I love that. That's a great question. In fact, I interviewed a physician in New York City, Dr. Vincent Pedre, and the story is on our website, cbn.com, and he helps people break their sugar addiction. You know that they did studies on mice, and the mice preferred sugar to cocaine. That's how addictive it is. It gets in your brain and the dopamine receptors and the pleasure centers. But just like other drugs, you have to go through a withdrawal period where you really want it for a certain period of time. But the good news is, after 3 or 4 days, a week, 2, 3 weeks tops, you stop craving it so much. And we need to replace the sugar and the processed food with fiber, because fiber is so essential for our gut microbiome, and the sugar destroys our gut microbiome. Our gut microbiome controls all of our health functions, including our brain. You know, we talk about diabetes, that doubles your chance for Alzheimer's.
Well, you know, Laurie, I know little children have very sensitive palates, and they don't need a lot of extra salt, and they certainly don't need a lot of extra sugar, but their parents don't understand that. And so we have, you know, it's incredible how much sugar is being fed to little kids. I mean, the cereal industry is just loaded with sugar.
That's true. Those cereals are the worst. And let's face it, sugar, like so many other addictive drugs, makes us happy going down, and parents want to make their kids happy. But, and we like to be happy. It does give you that temporary high, but in the long run, it hurts us, and parents need to be aware of this.
Well, Laurie, I appreciate what you're doing. God bless you. We enjoy your insights always. And
my pleasure.
You know, I'm pleased to report I've lost 50 pounds. I wear a whole lot less than I did when I was 15 years old. When I was boxing, I was boxed heavyweight at 185 pounds, and I'm down considerably below that now.
Yeah, you keep having to have your jackets in.
Oh yeah, they've cut them down like crazy. But you know, the secret, very frankly, is don't eat. I'm not going to tell you some diet, but you know, protein, fiber, what Gloria was saying is protein, fiber, and stay off of that sweet stuff. I mean, it is a craving, it is an addiction, and you know, you can be free. Like a habit, folks, just take 21 days and you can establish a good habit or you can establish a bad habit.